If I asked you right now to give me your email address or your phone number, what would you do? Would you give me one of your name cards, or would you write it out on a sheet of paper? Shout it out. Or clients who are retiring, they spent their entire career walking around with a business card. Now all of a sudden they're retired, they don't have a business card anymore. Go out and do this. Buy them a retirement business card. If you did this for me, this would be the coolest thing I ever got. Put on Mike Morrow, retiree. Put all my new jobs, no meetings, no deadlines, no boss, no worries, no responsibilities, available 24/7 for fun. Put my email address on it. In the bottom, put compliments of Joe Advisor. Little tagline, planned ahead. So now, if you bumped into me at the grocery store 6 months from now and you said to me, "Hey, Mike, what are you up to?" And I went, "Oh, I'm retired now. Here, let me give you my new card." And I handed you this card. Shout out the answer. What is the very first question you would ask me? Where did you get that, right? Where did you get that? Give your clients 250 of your business cards and ask them to give it out. How many do you think they'll give out? Give them 250 of their very own business cards and achieve the same objective, which is getting your name spread. Here's something else. If you can't get in to see the top people because they've got a moat built around them, you can't get past your secretary or anything, write a letter to Mr. Big, but mail it to the assistant with a box of chocolates and say, "Dear assistant, would you mind giving this to your boss? I really appreciate it, and I've enclosed a box of chocolates." You think she's going to do that? You think he's going to do that? Absolutely. Other things. Somebody's too busy to see you. They're really successful, and you know if you could see them, at least you'd have a chance to have a huge impact on your career. Okay? And they can never ever see you and it's, "Oh, you know what? I'd love to see you, but I'm flying to Singapore next week." It's, "Oh, what flight are you on?" "You know what, Mr. Client? I'm going to pick you up at your house. I'm going to buy a ticket on the plane next to you. I'm going to fly to Singapore and fly back." Okay? You'll pick him up. You'll spend an hour with him in a car, an hour with him or her at the airport at least, another hour on the plane. How much did a plane ticket from here to Singapore cost to put yourself, have the undivided attention of somebody who's going to have a huge impact on your career? What if you bought the ticket and nothing happened? You know what would happen? At least you'd feel confident that you had the guts to do something like that, and you'll walk around taller. Some of the questions I ask myself when I'm designing and implementing a marketing plan, the first question is, what I'm sending out, what I'm doing, is it different and better? It's two words, different and better. Does it have a high impact? Does it have some sort of a long shelf life? And is it going to help to establish me as a professional advisor, as a credible source in my client's eyes? Then, these are the outcomes I'm looking for. This is in your handouts. As a for-profit business, as you incorporated, as Mike Morrow Incorporated, am I going to be able to attract additional assets or insurance sales for my business? Am I going to be able to generate referrals? Am I going to be able to improve my client retention? Am I going to be able to demonstrate my value to my clients? And the point of that story is that somewhere between the age of 9 and the age of 15, this all got figured out. But somewhere between the age of 15 and the end of your career, you forget the very basic fundamental things that make you successful. And I'm going to give you some marketing ideas, some marketing campaigns, some of them that are drives, that are really big, important things, some of them that are chips, some of them that are approaches, and some that are putts. But let me ask you this. If you get the ball an inch from the hole, does it still cost you a stroke, yes or no? Yes. And if you almost get a sale, how much money do you make? Nothing. Tell me what to do that's going to improve my business. Something that's easy, something I can do. Here's what I tell you to do. But you know what the truth is? Things that are easy to do are easy not to do. Things that are easy to do are easy not to do. Think about this for you. If I sent you this card, if it would apply to you.